After recent scuffles at Laimakong Chingmang, representatives of Laimakong Chingmang and Laimakong Area Chiefs Association come to an amicable settlement. Lok Sabha MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan says Congress government's failure to submit utilization certificates of schemes hinders funds release, bringing plights to present BJP-led state government. Mahut Minister Okram Henry assures of upgrading Kurai Lamlong Market, timely pension for senior citizens and many more. Manipur reports single-day spike of 301 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 6 deaths in last 24 hours. Death toll breaches century mark. And India's COVID-19 caseload crosses 72.39 lakhs with a single-day spike of over 63,000 new cases in the last 24 hours. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the top stories and latest news at this hour. Following the intense scuffles that occurred at Laimakong Chingmang on October 4 and 8, a deed of agreement has been signed between representatives of Laimakong Chingmang and Laimakong Area Chiefs Association. The amicable settlement was brought under the initiative of Sekmai MLA Haikam Dingo and former Saitu MLA Ngamthang Haukip at MLA H. Dingo's residence in New Chekon yesterday. As per the agreement, Laimakong Area Chiefs Association has agreed to apologize to residents of Laimakong Chingmang for vandalizing the sacred Kaunu Lairimbi shrine, to fully restore the shrine at their expense and to take part in customary rituals and obligations related to the deity of the shrine called Miko Thakoba ritual service with bearing the total expenses. They also agreed that in the eventuality of such incident happening again in the future, those who initiate will bear full responsibility of the crime and not to seek help of the law court, police or any civil society organizations regarding the recent scuffles, and to provide necessary help to the victims of the incidents by both the MLAs concerned.
Adi nakalani maki saitana hona jabada pungam thanga aiga pungam thangna hogi saitu kendra gi represent tobuni aduga hojiki pimoling sisu hogi pungam thangi jaga ni kendra ni aduga hojiki hariba lenghong chingmang sina ai samaki kendra hoibani aduna animak si government ki site gi haiba tare government ki representative amoina ibani na daita longna kanda animak ta leinariba conflict tu tashanna ba hai tare breeze tongna ba hona jabani khana chaina ba si meeting khari mak loina thokpani na imu manu du su yan tana hogna tana hogda badagi amni bhat tana hogda badagi nung chai kai kai langbo khotpa mama tongna badada sing shokhibadu maitegi hoinadi lasangai basi hogi khari asengba kenone na leijabani na madu shokhibadu for sentiment ma shokhibadu maru morakanda yamna nungai taba indaba mayam ma leinagi badu kuki chinnaw haitare khoi thangnari ba nuksijaraba chinnaw sati gi khoina soigre haibagi aduma thambiraga yam shanti oiba yamna matung da thorpo matamda aduna madugi responsible khuding mak thoiba miduna daita pohonba
aduna masugumba si mistake ni nungdang amom banina masisi both sake Laimakong Eragi Chief Association Paipu SL Pa Khosena lead toraga Eragi leader sore asom digi su honorable MLA Mutingona lead toraga som sake Laimakong Chingmang sake su responsible lobaya ba mi se sure asina tungda sugumba thok tana base hoise sai sage committee sida naharon sing sida naharon have the angang sing se Meanwhile,
Meitei Christian Churches Council Manipur urged the state government to solve the prevailing communal tension between Kuki and Meitei communities over the construction of National Sports University at Harautel at the earliest. Lok Sabha MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan has slammed the previous Congress-led state government of bringing plights to present BJP-led state government. He has accused the Congress government of failing to submit utilization certificates of various schemes, hindering release of funds from the centre for the present BJP-led state government. Lok Sabha MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan also accused the Congress party of opposing Farms Acts as they can't loot farmers anymore. He was speaking at the launch of Jana Jagran Abhiyan Atma Nirbhar Kishan today. Kishan Morcha BJP Manipur Pradesh organized the event at the residence of BJP State Council member Khongbal Tabam Ibomcha in Nongada Makhalekai. Dr. R.K. Ranjan claimed that the Congress party never moved the farms bills during their tenure for the same reason. He added that Prime Minister Narendra Modi took the initiative of passing the farms bills, which have been converted into an act with the President's assent for the welfare of farmers. He reiterated that the Congress party fails to produce utilization certificates of various schemes sanctioned in the state during their tenure of 15 years. Dr. R.K. Ranjan further claimed that the previous Congress government's misdeeds have brought immense plights to the current BJP-led state government. He also appeals to farmers to avail the benefits provided by BJP government.
Longi singna maning tamna apan ba yaudana makoi pothok makoi lamta puthok chanaba adugi damta pass the bill ne masigi against the ngang pa means longi gi mayokta leiba adugumba political party ne nahan gandhi jayanti numita matam sang na si minister warmaba nyoi sing aduna phamakanda aikhoina aning ba tore dictator salaire longi gi sakhau ka e hai makhoina palingi matam na kari karam ba ba toromage ihai lokong piram abra ngasi paliba Shri Biren gi sarkar ase masina wari si karino hargadi makoina sahi tara manga Bharat Sarkar na thadarpa lomi gi wagera irrigation gi wagera tangna sana bai sing gi wagera haksel gi wagera punamak thadarak basindo akas bil da moino loi lokthokrada sahi tara marigi sinagi bagi utilization certificate se piba ngamda bara maram moidana nasi Shri Biren gi sarkar na pakhata na paisa lokthobada apunba oiri
Mahut Minister Okram Henry has assured to upgrade the Kurai Lamlong market, which is one of the biggest markets in Imphal East district. The minister, who is also in charge of the Social Welfare Department, further assured to provide timely pension to beneficiaries under the department. He was speaking at his reception organized by COVID-19 Rapid Action Force Wards number 23 of Wangkai Assembly Constituency at Lamlong Higher Secondary School today. Okram Henry said that funds for renovation of Lamlong Market will be sanctioned as soon as possible after necessary consultation with women vendors and the market committee. He also assured to shift the Kendra Vidyalaya from Kurai Girls High School to another suitable location.
Kaithel mang hidra na khali adugi bahai dudi kauthok pi khro na cha khoi leri bani na kaithel ne chauthok tau da ngai hudik pik pagi wa to kaithel si chaukhat pada darkar laiba fan ai mahut minister ma moina awa pa fan khudimon ima hoi ni ka tana minaraga ima hoi mera pai bi committee legi kaithel gi committee ima hoi me amtana minaraga phajaba mawongda
The Directorate of Tourism, Government of Manipur today awarded a one-time financial assistance of 1 lakh rupees each to all the tour operators approved by the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India today at Hotel Classic. Commissioner Tourism, Government of Manipur, Devesh Deval, handed over the checks to 6 approved tour operators in the state, namely Imphal Walks, Kuibo Tours and Travels, KB Enterprises, Classic Tours and Travels, Shiza Tours and Travels, and Seven Sisters Holidays. Narcotics and Affairs of Border Imphal SP W. Basu has appealed for public cooperation in making Manipur a poppy-free state. He warned that poppy plantation is illegal as per Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1985. SPW Basu was speaking on the sidelines of an awareness program on illicit poppy or cannabis cultivation and penal provisions under ND&PS Act 1985 today. The SP lamented over the mushrooming illegal poppy plantation in various parts of the state, especially in the hills districts. He also mentioned that Manipur police had demolished 6 brown sugar manufacturing factories, stressing on the harmful environmental impact of poppy cultivation like soil degradation. SPW Basu warned that legal actions will be taken against those found cultivating poppy plants illegally.
The NDPS Act, Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substance Act 1985 nazu poppy thabase yade. Sigi Section 8 na hairisi any mina poppy amasung ganja thabe yade. Adagi si makha tarakpada Section 15 of NDPS Act 1985 na hairisi poppy straw poppy ki makok paibe yade, yonbe yade, pube yade, leibe yade. Kaigumba puramba pairamba taragadi moisida penal provisions piri. Of NDPS Act 1985 na hairisi akui land holders sing lamgi mapu sing na mogi jagada poppy amasung ganja thabasi mari lenaba department sing like police department, NCB, NAB da takadabani takragadi sigi section jigi makhada moi thataru jail da thambe adna myam punamakta appeal tawjari akoi Manipur ji poppy amasung ganja dagi free oiba state aido ohensi poppy ganja thadaba lam ohensi.
Security measures have beefed up ahead of the upcoming by-poll. Thoubal District Police Team today raided DIC liquor producing houses in Ukhongsang Mayalekai and Ukhongsang Mamanglekai in view of the upcoming by-election of 30 Lilong Assembly Constituency and 4 Wangjing Tentha Assembly Constituency. The team led by Thoubal SP Dr. S. Ibomcha and other commando teams picked up 4 owners of DIC liquor producing houses during the drive. The team also seized 253 liters of DIC liquor, 150 liters of partly processed DIC liquor, 1,350 kgs of fermented rice along with many utensils used in manufacturing country liquor. The arrested persons along with the seized items have been handed over to Excise Department for necessary actions. As part of the precautionary measures in view of the upcoming by-election, Churachandpur police has been carrying out anti-liquor drives at various vendors in Churachandpur town and frisking operations at various localities since last week. Police has confiscated more than 70 liters of DIC liquor and some Indian-made foreign liquor during the drives. The seized liquors worth around 12,500 rupees were disposed of this afternoon at a dumping site near Khuga Dam in the presence of Excise Department officials and pressmen. A team of Khongjom police led by SIN Sudhir also conducted anti-liquor drive at Khongjom Chingtam Maninglekai in view of the upcoming by-election 2020 of Wangjing Tentha Assembly constituencies. The team recovered 10 liters of DIC liquor, 2.5 kgs of fermented rice, 4 empty aluminium pots and other items used in manufacturing DIC liquor from the possession of 38-year-old Sapam Rameshwari, wife of Sapam Brojendro, from Sapam Helen, wife of Sapam Shamchoron from the colony. The seized articles and the arrested persons have been handed over to Khongjom Police Station and later handed over to Excise Station, Khongjom, for further necessary legal proceedings. District-level Nasha Mukt Bharat Campaign Committee Thoubal jointly organized one-day awareness program on prevention of substance and alcohol abuse at Lilong Ngangu Bazar today. Director of State-Level Coordinating Agency Manipur, Dr. A. Jayantakumar Padmashree, State Coordinator of Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment MD Ajimuddin, and District Social Welfare Officer Thoubal A. Kameshwar graced the event. Speaking at the event, Dr. A. Jayantakumar called upon CSOs, local clubs and every families to take crucial roles in curbing drug menace. Attendees at the event pledged to refrain from intoxicants abuse. Manipur State Legal Services Authority, Masalsa, under the aegis of National Legal Services Authority, organized the state's first e-online mediation at the office of Masalsa ADR Center in Lumfield Park today. Masalsa member, secretary and coordinator of the mediation center, Golmai Gaiful Sinliu, conducted the e-online mediation via Cisco WebEx platform. In today's e-online mediation, one case of the family court, Manipur, was put up. After the matter was thoroughly discussed with the parties, the next date of sitting is fixed on October 16. The e-online mediation is organized with the aim to generate awareness to the public regarding this new approach to settle disputes through online mechanism and other electronic means. The concept of online mediation has been necessitated due to various restrictions in the normal functioning of all the institutions in the country due to COVID-19 pandemic. It may be mentioned that India's first 5 days online 20 hours refresher course on mediation for 21 advocate mediators of Manipur has been successfully conducted by Masalsa in collaboration with Mediation and Conciliation Project Committee, Supreme Court of India. Manipur reported 301 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 6 deaths in the last 24 hours. With this, death toll has reached 103. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room press release at 5 p.m. today, Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 14,094, of which 3,076 are active cases. On the positive note, 86 people were discharged in the past 24 hours and recovered cases have reached 10,915, pushing the recovery rates to above 77%. Out of the newly infected persons, 281 are from the general population and 20 are personnel of Central Armed Police Force. Infected persons are being shifted to COVID care facilities and necessary measures are underway. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Panthoibi Group presents Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, has completed its 15 years of service, having 13 branches including Guwahati. Provides subsidized home loan under PMAY Housing for All by 2022 mission. Panthoibi Microfin deals in microfinance. Panthoibi Nidhi Limited provides loans against fixed deposit and properties. Panthoibi Construction booking is going on for flats, villas, row house. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its subsidiary group of companies.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India's COVID-19 caseload went past 72.39 lakhs with a single-day spike of 63,509 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. While the number of people who have recovered from the disease are above 63 lakhs, pushing the recovery rates to above 87%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, death toll has reached 1,10,586 and active COVID-19 cases are above 8,26,000, with Maharashtra still on top with over 2,05,000 active cases of COVID-19. According to ICMR, during the last 24 hours, more than 11,45,000 tests have been conducted. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 3 crore 84 lakh people. Above 1 crore 92,000 people have died and recoveries are above 2 crore 88 lakh. USA is still on top with more than 26 lakh 46,000 active cases of COVID-19, followed by India and Brazil. Police team led by Porampad Police SDPO Suraj, including members of Kurai Social Youth Club, detained and fined violators of COVID-19 SOPs in Kurai Lamnong today. The drive was carried out as a part of Jan Andolan public campaign. The detainees were produced before Imphal East Executive Magistrate. Speaking on the sidelines, President of Kurai Social Youth Club, NG Arun, said that the campaign aimed to curb surging COVID-19 positive cases in Manipur. He urged the public to abide by the SOPs issued by the government at all times to ward off COVID-19.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯍꯤꯗꯥꯛ ꯂꯩꯇꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯆꯦꯛꯁꯤꯟꯕ ꯁꯣꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯐꯤꯖꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯗꯤꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯋꯤꯠ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯥꯛꯁ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯉꯥꯛꯅ ꯆꯠꯇꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯉꯥꯛꯅ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯐꯣꯔ ꯑꯦꯛꯖꯥꯝꯄꯜ ꯁꯤꯡꯒꯥꯄꯨꯔꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯖꯔꯃꯟꯒꯨꯝꯕꯗꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯅꯝꯕꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯀꯤꯌꯣꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯒ ꯆꯞ ꯃꯥꯟꯅ ꯂꯩꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯦꯛꯁꯤꯟ ꯊꯧꯔꯥꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯒꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯁꯤꯟꯖꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯎꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯇꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯗ ꯄꯅꯤꯁꯃꯦꯟ ꯃꯈꯜ ꯑꯃꯅꯤ ꯇꯧꯗꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯕ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯥꯛꯁ ꯎꯞꯄꯛꯇꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯤ ꯒꯥꯔꯤ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯑꯣꯛꯇꯣꯅꯆꯤꯡꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯐꯣꯔ ꯋꯤꯂꯔꯗ ꯄꯨꯂꯞ ꯇꯣꯡꯖꯜꯂ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯗꯤꯇꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯍꯜꯂꯒ ꯄꯨꯂꯤꯁꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯈꯣꯡꯊꯥꯡ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯄꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯤ.
City Police has also detained and issued fines to violators of COVID-19 SOPs at Pauna Market today. Speaking to media, police personnel warns to continue detaining those who flout COVID-19 protocols. They urge the public to extend their support and cooperation to all the initiatives taken by the state government to ward off COVID-19. One-day awareness cum training program on disaster management with emphasis to COVID-19 was held at Hungpung Kazipung in Ukhrul district today. The program was held as a part of the series of programs being carried out under the aegis of Relief and Disaster Management Department. Experts at the event stressed on how to cope with COVID-19 and appealed to the villagers to follow COVID-19 related SOPs at all times. Entrance test for MSc first semester Earth Science Geology academic session 2020-21 will be conducted at the Department of Earth Science, Manipur University on October 24 at 11 a.m. Press release from the department notified students to download the admit card for the entrance exam from the university's website. Enrollment and registration for class 11 and 12 can be done online starting October 21st. Press release from the Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur notified that enrollment and registration for class 11 will end on October 23 and for class 12 on October 26. District Health Society Kakching observed World Mental Health Day 2020 on the theme Mental Health for All, Greater Investment, Greater Access today. The event was held at the auditorium of representatives of Lois ROL Kakching in Kakching Chumnang Lekai. District Nodal Officer Mental Health Kakching District Dr. KSH Sumati gave resourceful insights on mental health issues on the occasion. District Health Society Zirbam has condoled the untimely demise of Dr. Muhammad Nasir, a former medical officer of the 50-bedded hospital at Zirbam's Ningxingkul. RDN PR Minister Thongam Biswajit has also expressed deepest condolences over the untimely demise of former Director of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, Dr. Konzam Shyamsundar, who passed away after a brief illness in New Delhi. The minister also shared the griefs of the bereaved family. Director Transport Dr. Nivedita Larinlakpam has inspected DTO Churachandpur. The team, including Deputy Director David Ilangbam, Joint Director Vito and other officials, checked the office building, attendance register and office campus and also discussed about various issues facing the staff. They also checked the vacant rooms of railways, ticket counter, the old office building, fencing wall and office attendance register and inquired about the absentees. The director expressed disappointment with the poor attendance and warned of strict actions against them. It may be mentioned that the DTO lacks a regular chowkidar since July 2020. The office was looted once in the early part of this year and many items including one computer set, a printer, batteries and other items were stolen. Speaking to media, Dr. Nivedita Larinlakpam urged everyone to protect public property. She also ordered all the staff to attend office regularly and to maintain a good rapport with the public. While Deputy Director David Langbam said DTO in every district are now opened and will function normally by November this year. He also mentioned about the new apps such as DG Locker and M Parivahan to detect genuine license. Department of Environment and Climate Change, in association with Kashamthong Longjam Leirak Development Club KLLDC, distributed dustbins in the areas under the jurisdiction of the club today. Speaking to media, President of the club T.H. Indra Kumar said that the initiative aimed to make the locality neat and clean to prevent diseases. He appeals to dispose waste at proper places.
Nalan Bagamari Lenana, environment and climate change ga, Pusamnaraga, Moigi, Mating Haita, Moina, Go Megikano, Sipira Kanda, Pugin Nabunkan will look by the Kasamthong Sidamale, Klamangatron Punsalaga Shamba, Pudi, Apex 14. Masikin Marie Lenana, Kasamthong Mujam Rectale, but Development Club Sina, the guy Sita Amokai Lady, Safanava, of your Pitasmin, Huxavan, Atahida, Azuna, Masigi, Yargi, the Pujum thing, Yahon Navako, Navako, Yakan Jatajari, a one year campaign Haitare. That's when we beat the Najum Dingi. Sini, how you go make me a car with bike service.
United Socialist Republic Army Astra, an outfit of proscribed KNO armed wing under suspension of operation, observed its 16th raising day at various camps in Churachandpur district today. Impact News sources said that Thansiam Vaifei, Home Secretary of Astra, led the observance at Camp Horeb, where he unfurled the outfit flag and paid homage to those slain cadres. As per a report from Indian Meteorological Department Regional Center Guwahati, there will be less to no rainfall in most areas of the state from today till October 17. Few areas in Tamenglong, Senapati, Churachandpur and Frizol districts will receive rainfall today, sparing other districts. Few areas only in the districts of Tamenglong and Senapati will get rainfall on October 15. Some places in Chandel, Churachandpur and Frizol districts will receive rains on October 16, and some areas in Tamenglong, Senapati, Chandel, Churachandpur and Frizol districts will get rainfall on October 17. Now the sports news. World's #1 India's badminton player Kidambi Srikanth has entered the second round of Denmark Open Super 750. The championship is being hosted by Denmark under the aegis of Badminton World Federation at Oden Sports Park. In the first round of men's singles played today, Kidambi Srikanth beat world's number 52 England's Toby Penty 21-12, 21-18 in 37 minutes to enter the second round of the championship. Kidambi Srikanth will play against either world's number 45 from India, Shubhankar Dey, or world's number 49 from Canada, Jason Anthony, tomorrow. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Representatives of Laimakong Chingmang and Laimakong Area Chiefs Association come to an amicable settlement following recent intense scuffles at Laimakong. Lok Sabha MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan says Congress government's failure to submit utilization certificates of schemes hinders funds release, bringing much flies to present BJP-led state government. Mahud Minister Okram Henry assures of upgrading Kurai Lamlong Market, timely pension for senior citizens and many more. Manipur reports single-day spike of 301 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 6 deaths in the last 24 hours. Death toll breaches century mark. And India's COVID-19 case load crosses 72.39 lakhs with a single-day spike of over 63,000 new cases in the last 24 hours. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.